Hello party people. There is a lot I have to get done around the house. I'm gonna try to make this intro short and sweet because my last intro was like literally 18 minutes long. Maybe not literally, but whatever. I'm gonna show you around my house. It's in disarray, cat's out of the bag. I'm pregnant. I've been doing the bare minimum at life lately, and I have a window of opportunity, a window of time where I can like function throughout the day. And normally it's from like 10 to 2. Maybe 3, 4 if I push it. My battery's already dying. This is gonna be a great day. I'm gonna show you around my house, get as much done as I can. We're going to the kids museum later today. So and we're meeting some family there. So just in case they come home with us, I don't want them to like come home to this chaos. So I just wanna do a quick tidy up as much as I can. It's a lot. We'll start here in the living room. I mean, this is not where we're gonna start clean. Well, maybe we should, because it's like right when you walk in. It's not too bad, just some workbooks. The kids were doing some stuff this morning. My cheese balls right there. Can't live without them. Random stuff just all over the place. There's shoes, pile of shoes over here. Meredith's room could definitely use a mother's touch. I'll bring you into our room, which is probably where I should focus today. Oh boy, you guys. Oh my gosh, I went to Once Upon a Child. I got some really cute outfits for Meredith. I got her way too many bathing suits. I feel like a woman. Can you really have too many bathing suits in Florida though? I should tidy up my desk, but will I? I don't know. Just me loving cupcakes. And then my bed. This is where I've been doing most of my non-living these days. Crackers are a must. Food at the bedside. I hate eating in bed, but like, extenuating circumstances, you feel me? Moving on down to the bathroom. The bathroom is actually atrocious. Oh, I need to throw a load of laundry in. That thing is full. And yes, there's also food at my bathroom vanity. There's something wrong with me, but also whatever, man, I like to eat. Oh my gosh, speaking of our shower, well, our tub is disgusting. The kids were bathing in it and apparently they were rolling around in the mud before they did so. So I need to clean that up, get the toys out of there. Our shower was literally flooding the bathroom the other night. You guys. So I poured some Drano down there and I ran the hot water this morning and everything seems fine, but this could definitely use a wipe down too, like the glass and stuff. So really the whole bathroom, it just needs, well, more than a mother's touch, but you know, we do what we can. I'll make our way to the kitchen, but can you hear the birds outside chirping? I have the windows open because it's just been absolutely gorgeous here. I'm gonna just listen. It doesn't get much better than that. This is amazing. You know what's not amazing? This kitchen. I mean, the kitchen's amazing, but the fact that it's a mess, oh boy. Okay, so dishes, always. It's never ending. Dishes and laundry, it's whatever. This is left over from last night, some from this morning when we made breakfast. There's pots and pans all over tarnation. This bathroom needs some toilet paper. We need to replenish the stash. I was gonna work on this linen closet, so we'll see if we get to that today. Oh my gosh, speaking of dishes, I'm out of breath. I'm not even doing anything yet. I have a box of dishes from IKEA that I would like to put in the cupboards and start using. So maybe I'll do that today. Let me bring you down the hallway too. The kids can deal with their own rooms. That's their territory. But this, hey, remember when I said I was gonna do 1 load a day? Keeps the chaos away. Yeah, that only works if you actually do a load a day and fold it and everything. Oh my gosh, I've been on my feet for too long now. Starting to get a little dizzy. So I'm gonna throw a load of laundry in and then I'm gonna start, okay, so here, Alex does his best. He really does. And he does his best is all I can say. And so do the kids. The kids have been doing a lot and they you know, do laundry, but they've had a very long weekend. They've been out with friends a lot. They've been doing a lot of stuff, keeping them busy. Listen, they're living their life. Laundry, it's not high on the list of priorities in life. I don't want to be on my deathbed being like, I never had a pile of laundry. You know what I mean? Yes, this gets pushed down the list of priorities because it's laundry. It's always gonna be there. It's not exciting. It is a chore, and we will get to it. So today's the day we're gonna get to it, and there is a lot to get to. So let's tackle this first. Okay, well, I just drove this all the way from my bedroom, and it looks to be a load in here, but it's definitely not sorted, so I'm just gonna take the time. Is that clean? It looks somewhat folded, so I'm gonna think that's clean. So I'm just gonna sort these, mostly like towels and then non-towels. Oh yeah, they went on the lake yesterday, so a lot of sand. Ooh, that's non-towel. A lot of sand and bathing suits and stuff. Oh my. So the kids museum doesn't open until later today. We thought it opened earlier, so I got all dressed and ready to go. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Oh great, this is like the carpet that was in our shower that got flooded the other day. Oh, everything's wet in here. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my gosh, why? What really sparked me saying like, okay, I actually need to do laundry today is the fact that I couldn't find any clean leggings. Going on day 20 with these, pretty sure there's acrylic paint on them. I don't even care. Guys, if I could tell you how many days in a row I wear the same leggings, you wouldn't be my friend. I just want to know the method behind this. Like, why did Alex decide to hang some things? All right, since these are towels and right now they smell like musty, crusty, I'm gonna add some scents and some real good detergent. Oh my gosh, by the way, we think our washing machine like fixed itself. It doesn't make that weird noise anymore. We had the guy come out when he fixed our fridge and stuff, and he's like, okay, let me check out your washing machine. And we were like, oh no, we think it's fixed. So I don't know, fingers crossed, man, we're gonna find out. Oh, obviously I have to show you this part, right? It's the most magical part of being an adult. Hey, speaking of the fair, Eleanor went to the fair last night with one of her friends. All right, good stuff. Speaking of Eleanor going somewhere with her friends, listen, I'm gonna create some ambiance in here because it is much needed at this point. Yeah, anyway, speaking of her having friends, it got me thinking. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I just need something to smell good. So speaking of friends, I have been watching this show called, oh no! Oh man, what happened? This is a nice jacket. Oh my gosh. It's like when your skin is burned from, you know, sunburn. It's just peeling away. What? Man, what a shame. That was a good jacket. Okay, friends. I was watching this show called Sweet Magnolias. Have you guys seen it? I think it's on Netflix. And, well, this is in my way. I was watching that show, and it's like a show about three best friends and how they live their lives and they're doing all these things. And it's actually a really great synopsis of the show. Someone should hire me to like make blurbs. Anyway, it got me thinking, is this real? Do people live like this? Do they like have relationships like this? I don't know, it just seems so far-fetched to me. And I'm watching the show and I'm just thinking, what? Is that like the cool side of being an adult and I just wasn't invited to that party? I don't know, I feel like my life is nothing like that. I'm just running around trying to do the best I can. And they're like having affairs and drinking margaritas, singing karaoke, getting in car accidents, having boyfriends. I'm like, where are your kids? I guess their kids are all grown, and that's when the second part of your life begins. I don't know, it's just so crazy. So if you watch that show, let me know if you like, first of all, enjoy it. And second of all, I wish on Netflix, I'm like jaded by YouTube because on YouTube you can like play stuff at double the speed. And so for me, I'm like, okay, this is more my pace. But on Netflix, man, that show is so slow. It's a good show. I'm talking so bad about it, but I like it. It's like, okay, it's not something that I wake up and I'm like, a new episode of Sweet Magnolias. It's whatever. But you know what show I do feel that way towards? Next Level Chef. What's another one that I feel like, oh my gosh, have you guys seen? Okay, now this is a good show that I actually would recommend, and I know is like so outside of the realm. I don't know. I guess because this show called How I Met Your Father with Lizzie McGuire, that's officially her name, Hilary Duff. She's so fantastic. I love her. I love everything that she does. And so I do quite enjoy that show, even though like I can't relate to it at all. These are ruined too. I don't know, I just feel like it's different. Like I'm not supposed to relate to them, but with Sweet Magnolias, I'm like, oh, they're older and they all have kids, and yeah, this is gonna be great. We're gonna all be best friends at the end of this. Anyway, I watch them both and they're great. And then of course The Bachelor, which I relate 0% to. Anyway, wasn't going anywhere with that. All I wanted to complain about was the fact that Sweet Magnolias, what? It doesn't even make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna fold the rest of these clothes, pop on a YouTube video that I've been watching. It's really a podcast, a true crime podcast, Crime Watch Weekly. Love them so much.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh,
We just got out of the kids museum. Now we're hanging out in the beautiful sunshine at the park. They have a really nice park over here. It's right on the Riverwalk. So once we're done with our snack, we have oranges and granola bars. I'll walk over by the Riverwalk and show you the river walk. Doesn't she have the coolest shoes on? Meredith, show me your shoesies. Ooh. Anyway, love that Tampa skyline. It's not really the skyline, but that's Tampa. What a backdrop. Here it is. The Riverwalk. It goes all the way around the Hillsborough River. That is the University of Tampa. Oh, the Riverwalk is bustling. The river, anyway. Canoeing, all kinds of boats. It's good stuff over here. Look how that water glistens. Meredith, you want to go for a dip? She said, I'll dip. I don't know if you can see. I didn't notice it before. All those people hanging out in hammocks, probably studying for their midterms. Amazing. Could you imagine? Well, we are back from the kids museum. It's actually been a couple of days. And what have we done? I don't really know. I took her to, oh my gosh, her first tumble tots class this morning. So adorable. But there is obviously a lot more stuff that I have to do around the house. Oh my gosh, I have to take the pork loin out to make for dinner. Okay. I tried to look for that in the freezer the other night. Couldn't find it, so I ended up making something else. Okay, so let's just get to cleaning. Let me show you project number one. I figured we would start in Meredith's room. Did we fold all of her clothes or just not wash any of it? All of this needs to be washed except for this and this backpack. Do people know that this is a dirty laundry basket? Okay, everything else, that needs to be washed. And these clothes need to be put away. Didn't she have a pile of clean clothes? I also need to go through her wardrobe. Oh, it's pitiful, right? Oh, and I also got those things from Once Upon a Child. I got a couple outfits for her and a lot of bathing suits. So I guess I need to put those things away too. Okay, first things first, gotta bring the laundry to the laundry room. And I actually haven't seen the laundry room in a few days since the last time we were in it. So what does it look like? Why is all I have to say. Why? Why are there sticks in here? Why is there a pile of laundry again? Why is there bubble wrap? Oh, look, a whole load ready to start. Oh, great. So there's more laundry. I won't bore you with it, but I will start the load. It's a pretty heavy duty load. We'll do 2. I feel like all we've done is laundry. Okay, so here's the little Once Upon a Child haul. We went to Once Upon a Child, Eleanor, Avelina, and I, because Avelina needed pants. So we got her some pants, and I swear I can't contain myself in that store. I'm just like, oh, I should also get some of this for Wentworth, and then some of it, and then it just, so anyway, the only person who hasn't put their things away is Meredith, because that lands on my shoulders. Let me just show you what I got. Here's the little haul here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bathing suits. Does she need 5 bathing suits? Yes, absolutely. We live in Florida. Get off my back. Aren't they adorable? They're like $4 a piece. How can I, like, oh my gosh, the cutest. Makes me want to plan a beach trip real bad. This is like a swim diaper that's reusable. We have one, but I thought, how much was this piece of crap? $3.50. You know the one I bought from Target? You don't know about it, but I spent probably $20, $25 on it, and oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. $3.50. I love Once Upon a Child. I got this cute little outfit from her, for her. It's just like a gray top, but it has this on the back, and I thought, oh, that was adorable. Cute little shirt. Cute little shirt, the cutest shirt of all, with those flamingos, and then these flamingo. I couldn't like leave it there, you know. So I'm gonna put all that crap away, and then I'll probably go through her wardrobe over here because I feel like she doesn't fit into this stuff anymore. Also, there's a lot of dresses in here. Okay, let's do it. Also, the top of her wardrobe, honestly, I don't even know what's up here. What's up there? I don't know. I cleaned up there, and I still have no idea what was up there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you,
earlier when I was cleaning the kitchen about this question, but I didn't want to interrupt that song. Wasn't that a cute song? It was the new one that I found. It was called, oh gosh, what was it called? Homesick, I think, by Epidemic Sound. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yep, Homesick. Nope, by Loving Caliber. Epidemic Sound is where I get my music. It was fun. Royalty-free jams coming at ya. Pew, pew. Okay, anyway. So when I was cleaning my kitchen, I was cleaning with a sponge that I recently bought, but like it's been under my sink for a while. I haven't been inclined to use it. I don't know. I feel like it's trendy, and I'm using air quotes because it's like so stupid. How can a sponge be trendy? It is, apparently, if you watch Instagram, people cleaning their crap on Instagram. I don't know, whatever. So it's called Scrubby Mommy. First of all, that's how I feel. That Barbie, like the bodiless Barbie, that's me. Not sure if I'm the head or the body walking around without a head. That seems more like it. Haven't found that part of the Barbie. Anyway, the Scrubby Mommy Sponge. They also have Scrubby Daddy. First of all, I don't know the difference. Second of all, why? Why? Why do people love this sponge so much? Why is it cool? Why? I guess just why. I was using it and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, it's okay, cool. I guess it's cute. Maybe that's why it's cute. I don't know. Let me know if you use it / like it / whatever, man. If it makes you happy, you do it. Anyway, so I'm cleaning off this armoire, and isn't it just so beautiful? I love it so much, and I initially bought it thinking that I was going to, like, you know, paint it, and I don't know if I'm going to. I actually love it. Would.
Okay, now it looks nice. Moving on to the next room.
One room at a time. That's how I like to clean. That's typically how I clean the house. I just focus on one room at a time, unless it's the floors. And then sometimes it's one room at a time. And sometimes I'm just like, let me do all the floors at once. Floors. Floors are like dishes and laundry. It's never ending. There's always crap on the floors, especially we have our doors open a lot recently because the weather has been so nice. And so I'll show you like the bottom side of it, but there's much like dust and dirt that comes in and sand and whatever else. You know, pros and cons. You know, that's life. You just got to clean. Life gets messy and you just have to clean it up. And that's what I'm doing. One thing at a time is how I tidy up. So I have obviously moved on to my bedroom, and I had a ton of food by my bedside. Oh, speaking of food by my bedside, I just ate a piece of cake. Yep, so that's how my day is going. Pretty good. Pretty good day, if you ask me, if you're eating cake in the afternoon. You know what I mean? No regrets is what I'm going to say. I bought the cake with no regrets, and I ate it with even less regrets than 0. I love that. All right, so I'm just tidying up my desk section, and then the dresser got real bad. I feel like that's my dumping ground. I just use my dress. If I don't know where something goes in the house or I don't feel like putting it away, I just throw it on my dresser. I just throw it up there. And I'm like, no one comes in my room, really. And then when people do come in my room, I regret doing that. So I don't have regrets about things that I eat, but I do have regrets about the places where I put things in my house. I'm like, no one comes in this room. And then all of a sudden, everyone takes a tour to the bedroom where, I don't know, you know, it's just how life works out. I'm like, no one does this. And then all of a sudden everyone is doing it. So it's whatever, man. That's life. And then I'm like, man, I should have cleaned this, or I should have, that's whatever. Sometimes life gets messy, like I said. Oh, here's the dirt on my bed. Isn't that nasty? Like, imagine what's on my bed. Especially since I wash my bed sheets. Never. That's a lot. I just washed them like last week. Okay, calm down. Get your judgments out of here. I did wash them last week, but when's the last time I did it before then? We'll never know. Okay. I'm actually using this wood cleaner. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know if I showed you, but it's real good.
We made it to the bathroom. I have just a few minutes before I need to bring Eleanor to dance today. Oh, you guys, it's a mess. My life is a mess, but I'm trying to pick it up one piece at a time. I did go to the store this morning with Eleanor after her gymnastics class. I thought I brought the bag inside. I guess not. Let me go get it. I swear, my kids get into everything. Just don't, it's a mess. I emptied the drawer out this morning. trying to see, I bought something else, but it doesn't fit, and I've been having a lot of trouble with it because it's such a shallow drawer. I wanted to find something nice on Amazon where I could organize, but then I found these in the Target dollar spot for $1. What? So I bought a few of these doohickeys, so I'm just gonna like, I don't know, try to configure this stuff and see if I can get some organization going in my life. You cool with that? You along for the ride? Let's do it.
Speaking of doing it, I did that. I cleaned this drawer out. Do I love it? I don't know. I was envisioning something luxurious. I wanted one of those like velvet things where I could place my $13 earrings that I buy. I said one time in a video that I wasn't into jewelry, and someone called me out and said, oh, you're not into jewelry, but you're wearing whisk earrings. What I meant was I'm not into like expensive jewelry, because I'm not. When I envision someone who's into jewelry, they're, decked out and bracelets and a bunch of gold hoops. And I don't know, I guess I have my own things about, I envision my mom. My mom is into jewelry and like nice jewelry. Anyway, I like how they are organized. I just envisioned them being in like a fancy little velvet drawer organizer. I don't know. I couldn't find one. I'm sure if I go to the Container Store, they have something, but I also don't want to spend $50 on something. I should have slowed that clip down because I literally got scared. I was watching Stephanie Harlow, which is like a true crime thing, and she was talking creepy stuff, okay? And then the Target bag, which is my garbage bag, which I haven't figured out a way to like store my garbage properly in my bathroom. Anyway, it made a noise and I literally got terrified. I should go back and slow that clip down and see if it shows in my face. I'm sure it does, man. All right, I'm cleaning up this tub. Just a couple more things to tidy in my bathroom. So I slowed the clip down. And that is me. I was like, what the heck was that noise? And come to find out, it's just my garbage bag rustling around. I also haven't figured out a way to like store towels. Not store towels, but like hang my towels in my bathroom. I got some hooks. I just don't know where to put them. I don't know, man. I guess we're still like freshly moved in. Someone the other day was like, oh, how is unpacking boxes going? I was like, what? It seems like forever ago that we unpacked boxes because Alex was introducing me to some neighbors that he met, and he was like, oh, how's unboxing going? And I was like, it seems like forever ago because I unpacked all the boxes within the first 4 days of being home because we like rushed to unpack. I mean, other than my closet, we rushed to unpack because of all the holidays and birthdays and stuff. So gosh, it seems forever, but I do feel like we're still settling in. Like some people, they mention artwork on our walls and stuff, and I'm just like, I have to remember, for me, like we just moved in 3 months ago. It has only been 3 months. I feel like the progress that we've made is pretty substantial considering, okay? We will get artwork squared away. We will get little, doodads and whatnot squared away as we live. We have the rest of our lives. My sister-in-law so lovingly shared it with me, like, you have the rest of your life. You'll be here forever. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed that. Anyway, so I'm finally putting these dishes up that I got from IKEA. I got them in a set for a really good price. And you guys, the other night even, we had some friends over for dinner and we did not have enough dishes. Like, we have like kids' dishes and weird looking dishes. Like I was eating off a Christmas tree dish. And I was like, why? Why do we not have a set of dishes that match? I don't even really care if they match, but like I would like to eat on a normal size plate, not a kid plate if I can help it, please. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm slowly becoming an adult. Slowly getting there. Next up is cups. I hope the dishes last because I just showed you one of the dishes that I got from the thrift store were like chipping and I don't know where some of the cups and bowls go for our kids that I got from IKEA, like the plastic ones that we've had for years that I don't know what they do. I don't know if they paint in them and then they get ruined and thrown away. I don't know, man, but they just seem to disappear. I have moved on to the linen closet. So I'm really glad that I got to this little project here, because I've been putting it off. Every time someone comes over and they're like, oh, where are your dish towels, or where can I get XYZ if someone's taking a shower, where can I get a towel, whatever. And I'm just like, oh God, don't even open that closet. It's so gross. It's so unorganized. So I am glad that I tackled this, mostly because whenever I need a cleaning rag or something, can't find one. I had no idea. They were like shoved to the top of this thing. Who is putting away towels? I don't know, man. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad that I organized them, because now I can go in there and say, okay, here are my cleaning cloths. Here are the messy ones that you can use outside on the grill. Here are one that you can use in the bathroom when you're washing your bod. You know what I mean? So they're all organized now in different bins. How long will they stay that way? Who the heck knows? But at least they are that way for now. And that makes me feel pretty dang good. Next up is my linen closet in the bathroom. Oh, it's a mess. There's medicine in there all over the place. There's Q-tips all over the place. There's, I don't know, Reese's wrappers all over tarnation. It's a problem. Good problem to have, I guess. That means Reese's have been in my belly. All right. I'll leave you at that, and I'll play probably 30 seconds of a song. Here we go. Actually, that's a lie. I won't, because I wanted to explain where that little like set of drawers came from. First of all, it's from IKEA, but we had it in the previous house, and I just grabbed it from the garage. I didn't buy anything new. These are all like bins and bobs that I had, and I'm just using them up, and I feel like they did a great job. And that bin of bathing suits, kids access it all the time. When we have guests over and stuff, that's like our extra bathing suits. And I feel like they come in handy a lot, like way more than I would ever think. So I think it looks so much better, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. You can't tell me otherwise. I mean, anything's better than what it looked like.
Okay, well, now that we have a few things squared away, it is time for dinner, and I'm going to make, I don't really know what they're called. I have gotten these, they're it is pork, bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. Ooh, double the trouble. I get these like, oh no, that's not what it's called. It's like bacon wrapped pork medallions. That's what it is, medallions. And I don't know if it's Carrabba's or Olive Garden. I don't know. We don't eat out a ton, but I've eaten these like twice in my life, and they're so delicious from the restaurant. I've never made them myself, so here we are. But it seems to be super simple, this recipe anyway. It's just bacon, some tenderloins, and salt and pepper. But I have this Kinder's seasoning, so it has salt, pepper, and garlic. And then I figured, someone told me about Longhorn Brussels sprouts. They said they're the best. I'm gonna make my own version of them because the original recipe says to fry them. I don't have a fryer. And maybe they meant just like in the half a cup of butter. I don't know. I don't know. The directions weren't really great with the recipe that I found, but I feel like I'm just gonna pop these in the oven and it'll be, well, I don't know. Well, I'll decide as I go, but you just need some Brussels sprouts, butter. You need some like chili blend, but I have this Kinder's steak blend and I feel like that's good enough, whatever. A little bit of sugar and then some honey and salt. So let's whip it up because I'm hungry. So it seems to be a pretty simple process. Just take your pork loin and then cut it into medallions. I don't know how thick. What's that, an inch or so? Am I doing this right? It doesn't matter, it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna take my bacon and kind of see how I need to cut it. So I'll just take one and like wrap it around. I'll probably have to cut it in half. Yeah, that should work. So I'll just take a bunch of the bacon. Oh my gosh, Costco bacon smells so dang delicious. All right, I'll cut it in half there. I washed my hands, calm down. I have some toothpicks here that I'm going to use to wrap up the pork medallions. I counted exactly how many toothpicks I needed, and I'm just gonna wrap the bacon around the pork medallion and then shove a little toothpick in there to make it stay and do that. So it's not perfect. It does, oh my gosh, is it getting dye everywhere? Oh, this is great. Don't get colored toothpicks. They're the party picks. Don't do it. Anyway, as you can see, the bacon doesn't go around all the way. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna cook and taste delicious. I don't know about this Food coloring though. I hope it's food safe. I would assume it's food safe because they're food pics. It's not for arts and crafts. Well, I have my pork loin all wrapped in the second layer of pork, and I'm just gonna season it with the salt and pepper garlic mixture. And we're gonna pan sear these. Okay, the pans are nice and hot, so I'm just gonna lay the pork loin seasoned side down. Then I'm just gonna season the other side and let this pan sear. It's on the hottest that it will get. Just a few minutes, and then we'll pop it into the oven. But while that's cooking, I have a pot of water boiling on the stove. Am I supposed to leave these whole? I don't care. I'm gonna cut them in half. I just feel like a whole Brussels sprout is so dang big. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting the Brussels sprout in half. You still can't see what I'm doing. These Brussels sprouts are so massive. Definitely GMO style. Genetically modified. Makes them taste so good. And I am going to follow the instructions. You know, just to change things up a little bit. Time to flip our little medallions. We don't want to cook these all the way through. I'm going to finish cooking them in the oven. We just want, you know, some color on them. And, oh well, I think we are beyond a little bit of color. Was I even showing you? Sorry. I'm focusing on how badly I burned these. It'll be fine. Okay, couple more minutes. Just like that. Here's the second batch. I feel like they're much better looking. Blanch that 4 minutes. Okay, well, I have decided against frying the Brussels sprouts, mostly because I don't have a fryer. So here's what I'm gonna do instead. Throw them in the oven. The oven's already on, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, yeah, I'll just crisp them up in the oven with nothing else. Why did I just put it in the bowl? Oh, God. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna put them on a sheet pan and just toss them right into the oven. Maybe a little bit of oil. Here we go. Here, this will crisp them up a little bit of oil here. Give them a shake. All right, into the oven. It's at 400. The pork medallions are finished their cooking time, so about 15 minutes. As for the rest of the Brussels sprout mixture, I'm going to melt this half a cup of butter. It's melted enough. And to this, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of honey. It's pretty good. 2 tablespoons of the chili rub. 1 teaspoon of sugar, because honey's not enough. And some salt. And a little bit of pepper in here. Cool. And then when the Brussels sprouts come out of the oven, I am going to mix them up in this mixture. Yeah, it smells okay. Okay, our sprouts are nice and crispy. I ended up just putting the broiler on. I am just going to toss them in this mixture. They're not as crunchy as if you would fry them, obviously, but that's okay. Maybe they'll still taste good. Let's give them a good old mix in that creamy, buttery honey mixture. Yeah, they're a little soggy. Ooh, that butter smells real good. I tasted a pork tenderloin, spoiler alert, oh my gosh, my smoke detector's going off. Note to self, don't use broiler. That's why I gotta keep my windows and doors open. What was I doing? Oh, taste test. Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. Bon appetit. Let's go. Okay, I just put the pork on a nice little platter here, and I'm just gonna add the Brussels sprouts to the side. You guys, these got real soggy. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I do think the sauce underneath, it's fine, because the sweetness of the sauce I think is gonna taste really good with the saltiness of the pork. So I'm just gonna let it flow. Might even drizzle a little over top of it and let it go. Okay, that is dinner. This is dinner. Oh my God. Somebody seriously call the Food Network. This is so dang good. It was so simple, right? No skill involved at all, but it tastes so good. You can add a starch if you want, some potatoes, some rice, I don't really care. I don't know if I emphasized, but these Brussels sprouts are really good. I mean, how can they not be good? It's a stick of butter and honey. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed your time here. Hope you got some motivation. At the very least, you got 2 really good recipes. There's still so much to do around the house, but we'll save that for another time. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.